anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Utah's offense will get the first swing of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wimsatt. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Bray. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice game, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Right on the money. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. Third down coming. He'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Utah State's offense will go to work for the first time. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is why Weisackle's one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Got it in the middle, it's Conley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Going up top again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This Utah State offense has it going. Back to pass, it's Howard. Got it in the middle, it's West. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle. It's West. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You to be throwing to your running back right there. Better play by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. Denied, and the timeout is gone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Little touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And open spaces. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's great. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Utes are rolling down the field. pressure the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Utes can really attack on this second and short. Now on the move. Across the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
When you come out and the run game works right away, everybody gets confidence, everybody's happy, and the whole playbook now is open for everybody to use.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Utes in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 6 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Looking for room. It's Griffin. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it to the right here. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, these wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Touchdown, Utah State. Great job by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's now 3rd down.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll run it to the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Sending its offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Howard. Got his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that quarterback. And a nice job of concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's West. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down.
Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback keeps it. Got the first down. Looking for more. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 48-yard line, it's first and 10. The give on the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Utah State comes to the line with a first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. They'll run play action. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kickers. He gets a hand on it and blocked.
Oh, the defense needed that, right? If that field goal gets made here in the second half, all of a sudden it's a two-possession game. By getting the block, they keep this thing really close. Let's see how their offense can respond.
They'll try to put a drive together. From the 36. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
They run him out of bounds. He gets him to the 47. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wilson to pass. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
The Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Got some room there to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. West Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Cincinnati. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Utes want to move quickly. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to... And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Now, 4th down.
And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They knock him down, but not before he...
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
Yeah, it's just the throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open, and it looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving, and he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Howard. Snagged out of the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll run the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Things did not go on the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in an empty set. On the move. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Utes will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quarterback will keep it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Quarterback keeper. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. With jet sweep pass. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using his feet. Lots of running room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Utes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They want to run this quarterback. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Howard. Working that left side now. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well. So don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, then I could take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
Here's a throw downfield late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Off to the races. Touchdown, Aggies! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And there was a little pressure involved on that last extra point, but he put it through. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll take it himself. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Gets the back moving. Quick pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This is a designed run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, Utah State.
The Utes are threatening on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Utah! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Boca. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Look out fast. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
QB's by 6. No gain on the play. Brings up secondary.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Fires downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Finds a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.